it is me Maddie, and today I want to touch on the subject of rarity in dolls and how it's affecting the doll community. So, as you may know, if you want to buy a Monster High doll, especially one original from like 2010, like those ones, especially Draculaura or like Ghoulia or Laguna. Oh god, Laguna is really expensive. Like these dolls. Then you may know that you will have to pay a lot of money. And I think it's kind of dumb because one, these dolls are pretty mediocre. Like, look at this, wait. At least the original dolls have like really stiff legs. Okay, I have fixed my Frankie, but like these 2010 dolls have really bad legs. And I think it's really not worth it. People pay a lot of money for the gold elastics, and I'm not shaming anyone, but like they are pretty bad quality and they can't really stand. My issue with this is that it didn't always be like this. Like back in 2020 or like 2019, before Monster High gained hype because of TikTok, they were pretty cheap. I got my basic Draculaura in 2019 for $7. You see this? She's complete with her thing. You can't do that these days. Frankie, 10. Claudine, 8. Abby, free from friend. Cleo, free from, wait, that's not. Cleo, free from friend. God. But I have obviously fell victim to like buying dolls for expensive prices. Like Ghoulia, she was like $40. Vanilla, she's not a real doll, but she was like $40. Her hair is messy now. Issue is that people are saying rare Monster High doll while the dolls were mass produced. Like, unless a doll was, like, limited in quantity, like the I Love Fashion Cleo, they just didn't make a lot of her since Toys R Us didn't buy her, I think was the case. That is a rare doll because they didn't make a lot of her. These dolls were mass-produced. They're not rare. The only reason they're going up in prices is because of popularity and people just charging a lot for them. So don't be a scalper, okay? Don't be a scalper. Like saying Monster High Draculaura rare doll is the exact same as saying Monster High G3 Draculaura rare doll. They're not rare, they're mass produced, and it's just popularity and people like, ugh, it's so annoying. I'm not shaming anyone who buys dolls for this money because like it's hard, and the thing is you can like a doll without it being expensive or rare. For example, this doll, I don't know how rare she is, but like I love her so much. I paid not a lot for her, but I love her so much. I love her more than my Wisp and Valentine, and they are rare. They're like pretty hard to come by, but I value this doll more because it has more sentimental value, and like you can't buy sentimental value for money. It's just sad because like new collectors who got into collecting recently, they can't get the original Monster High dolls because they're so expensive, and like if they're nostalgic and like, oh my god, I want them, then like it's impossible. I just think it's so sad that like the new collectors can't get the original like experience of these dolls. I mean, obviously they're the pre-productions, but they are not the same. I would say that they're better because one, the legs aren't horrible, and two, they're just like recent, so they don't have glue seepage, which G1 Monster High dolls have, and I don't like G1 that much. I don't think the G1 dolls should go for as much as they do because of the fact that they kind of suck. They're not good. I mean, they're good, but like loose legs, glue seepage, eye chipping, eye wonk. I'm not paying $300 for. I just hate how rare means mass-produced doll that's expensive nowadays, because that's not what rare is. Rare is a doll that's like limited quantity. Like, you know the Monster High, no, you know the what's it called? Disney limited edition dolls. These are rare since there were only like 5,000 made in the world. You see, this right here are also mass-produced dolls. They're like as easy to come by as these ones. It was just in 2010. And they are worse quality. How was Elizabeth so expensive, for example? Like, she was, it's like charging someone $200 for Abby. Like, it's just popular. Then we have the Dawn of the Dance dolls. These are pretty expensive too. I would say that these are like the best quality. Like, these dolls from 2011, I would say. Like, Gloom Beach and Dawn of the Dance. I would say that they're pretty good quality, despite the fact that they have like loose limbs. I don't really want to like ruin how they're standing, but like they have loose limbs, like all of them do. You see this? Yeah. But also like they have like gelled hair, so you can't really feel the glue seepage. I mean, you can on Frankie, you totally can. And she's like Yeah, this is another thing. They also get yellow because of the glue seepage. I don't really know if there's a way to remove that, but like, do you see how yellow this Frankie's doll hair is? There's a lot of Frankie dolls that have like yellow hair when they're supposed to be like white, like this. This is even a little yellow too. It's just horrible. These, oh, I'd say Deepdive are pretty good too. Who's in the background? Oh, but like they have good hair. I would say that the Claudine from Deepdive with the bed set, she has really good hair. Just like this Bratz doll. It's almost like a scam. Like I would say it's pretty much a scam. Like my Corley Jester, for an example. This doll right here, my mom paid like $70 for her, which is not like she was mass produced. But I love her still. But like, it's not worth it, you know? But like, the thing is, like, it's so hard to find the dolls if you don't pay that much money. So like, what do? You can't just travel back in time and buy them all in 2010 or like 2015. You can't do that. So you have to get them. Like, you have to either one, get them now, or you have to just like find them in a thrift store, which is impossible from my own experience. I try to charge retail price for the dolls that I sell, or even less if they're worse quality. Since they're not in box anymore, they're not like... Also, I sold these too, and I charged like 30-ish for them, which is around retail, I think. And it's just not worth ripping people off. I think it's so annoying, like when you have a doll and you're like, you see someone sell the doll on eBay for like $30, then you will try to sell it for $35, then someone will see you selling that for $35, and then someone will charge $40, and that's just how the dolls go up in price. Like, people want more and more and more. Like, if they can't get more money for a doll, they will charge you more for a doll, and it's just not okay. Really expensive inbox dolls is another thing too. Like, the dolls, they like dry rot. They can like start getting moldy, so I prefer to unbox mine, but they can still like get destroyed when they're out of box. It's just, collecting dolls is a crazy hobby. I'm saying you're crazy for collecting dolls, but I'm saying that like there's a lot of things you have to think about. That's actually why I have so many of my dolls out of box. I don't know how it's like with the limited edition dolls, because like these limited edition dolls, have you seen the Elsa? The Elsa limited edition doll goes for like $10,000, and I don't get it. So I think there are like less of her in the world, so I get the rarity, but it's crazy. I just hate people saying, oh, original Frankie doll rare, original Dracula doll rare. They are not rare, they're mass produced, and you just want to get money, you know, because you found this doll in your basement. Like, oh, Ever After High dolls are another story. I don't really know like the market for Ever After High dolls, but I think they're pretty cheap. So if you like Ever After High dolls, then you can probably get some for like cheap. I think at least some, like the basic dolls, are pretty cheap. Maybe not the first edition. I have the like edition with a not faded brows, and that's like the later edition. So I paid like 20 each for mine, which is not that bad. Also, I'm selling dolls, and I'm not a scalper, so you can buy my dolls. Contact me if you want to buy a doll. But please, don't buy a doll just because it says rare in the description. Usually, it won't be. It's usually someone wanting to get money, you know? I think it's so annoying. So I get people charging more for like, if they have like, for example, Cupid, and she still has her ring. Like, do you see that ring? I understand that people charge more for her then, because a lot of people lost that ring since it's so tiny. So like, if you manage to keep it over the years, that's pretty impressive, and I understand you wanted to charge more, you know? I just think it's really unfair that like new collectors have to buy an original Monster High doll for like $300 and get loose limbs and glue seepage. Like, it's not fun. I understand that there's like, you can't find them for cheaper than $300, but it's still like, it's still not 20. It's still not 7 anymore. Like, back in 2018, 2019, when Monster High was like flopping and no one was really like paying attention to them, you could find them for so cheap. It's insane. Like, Dead Fast Gholia, $100. Like, it's crazy. They said my Dracula was $7, or it was probably even $6. I don't even remember, but like, it was such a long time ago. And you could just find dolls. Like, my basic Torlai, $5. It's crazy. Basic Torlai with her tail. Now, I do understand that some people have like emotional attachment to the Monster High dolls, but if you're just a scalper that just found a doll at like a thrift store for really cheap, and then you're selling it, like reselling it for like $300, and it's not even worth that, it's worth like 20, then that's so annoying, because like an actual doll collector that actually loves the doll and doesn't care about money could have found that and gotten it, and that's so annoying. Like, I don't understand why people do that. It's so mean. It's like I said, the love for a doll does not exist in the price tag. The love for a doll exists in like the emotional sentimental, like that you just gain. I don't even know how I like this doll so much. I just do. And she wasn't even expensive. Like, a doll doesn't have to be expensive for you to like it. Yeah, that's where I want to go. That's a really good, like, take that away from this video. You don't have to pay a lot of money for you to enjoy a doll. You know? Like, you don't have to buy a doll for $500 for you to be able to love it. You can find a really cheap doll with, like, the wrong clothes or, like, a haircut at a thrift store. But you can have a sentimental, like, connection to it either way. Because maybe you found it with, like, your mom or, like, your friend. You know? It doesn't have to be the money. It can just be the sentimental value. And I just wish that that was more normalized. Okay, now I'm rambling, but just take that away from this video that you don't have to buy a doll. It doesn't have to be expensive for you to love it, you know? But yeah, I think that's it for this video. That's all I wanted to discuss today. And I hope to see you in my next video.